Number 25. At the time that an article was first featured on the home page of a news website, there were 40 comments on the article. An exponential model estimates that at the end of each hour after the article was first featured on the home page, the number of comments on the article had increased by 190% of the number of comments on the article at the end of the previous hour. Which of the following equations best represents this model, where C is the estimated number of comments on the article T hours after the article was first featured on the home page, and T is less than or equal to 4? Whew. Man, do they love these long, lengthy verbiage word problems where your eyes just kind of glaze over. Now, they're asking for an equation. And also when it says, which of the following equations best represents this model? A lot of times, not always, when it says best represents, it means that you need to be careful because more than one of them could apply. That's not the case on this one, but I just draw your attention to that wording, best represents. Always be on your guard, because a lot of times it'll mean there'll be like one that kind of works, but then there's one that's better, that kind of thing. Not here, just be on the lookout. But we do want to look at our equations. We could absolutely start from scratch and put together an equation for this. Totally viable if you wanted to do it that way. You could. I recommend looking at their options first because a lot of times it helps you out and, saves you some time. Why not? Even if you can do it totally on your own, which is awesome, by the way. But, even if you don't need their answers, hey, it saves you a couple of seconds. Use them. Use those answers. And what do we see when we look at these answers? We see that no matter what, it's going to be some variation of this. C equals 40 times something to the power of T, because that's what we see in all four of these. The only thing that changes is what we're multiplying it by. So that's our question. What are we multiplying it by? We're increasing by 190%. So I want to ask myself, how would I increase this by 190%? What would I multiply it for? What would I multiply it by? I said that totally wrong. What would I multiply it by? Look at our options here. We have 1.19, 1.9, 19, and 2.9. And I'm going to bet that a lot of you were drawn to this 1.9. It's got these three variations that are so close. We got ones and nines. It's just, little variations in where the decimal is or isn't. And then we have this outlier of 2.9. And I'm going to bet that a huge majority of the students taking this are going to be drawn to this 1.9. They're going to click on it and they're going to move on and they're going to get it wrong because this is an increase by 190%, not times 190%. What's the difference? If I said, think about it this way. If I said I had 40 comments and then after an hour it increased by 100%, would I multiply by 1? It's not changing anything, right? There's no increase at all. No, if you increase by 100%, you've doubled the number of comments. It was 40, and then there was 100% more, 40 more that happened. So no, you don't multiply by 100 to show an 100% increase. You multiply by 100 plus 100, because that original 100, these are both percents, by the way, that original 100 represents that original number of comments. And that 100% increase is how many more comments you had. So it'd be 100 and 100, 200% if it is an 100% increase. If this were less than 100, like if this had been a 20% increase, I'd be multiplying by 120%. Because I need the new number to be that original number of comments plus the additional 20. So that's the 100 and the 20. So in this case, it is not multiplying by 190%. We need to multiply by 290%. So then if I do that, if I multiply that 40 by 290% or 2.9, I would be getting 100%, which is my original 40, and then the 190% increase. I'm adding those together to get 290% or 2.9. And then that t is, for every hour, you're multiplying it again by 2.9 to show in that next hour. If this was to the power of 2, then you're multiplying by 2.9 times 2.9. You're doing it twice. If it was to the 3, it's 2.9, 2.9, 2.9 for each hour, that 190% increase. So I foresee a lot of students getting that one wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I hope they don't catch people with it. But it is D. C equals 40 times 2.9 to the power of t. Hey guys, head over to my new site, mathwithalyssa.com, to get your free 10 video course of SAT tips and tricks. It covers things like how to make a study plan that's perfect for you, how to pace yourself during the test to get maximum points, and so much more. I'm super excited to get this out to you guys, and a lot more SAT prep help is coming for you in the weeks ahead. Again, that is mathwithalyssa.com. And if you liked the video you just watched, please let YouTube know. Comment, like, share, subscribe. You know the drill. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a great day. See you later. Bye.